wanted to make sure that they came out of school not having all of that student loan debt like we had. Okay, so when we saw this opportunity with Planet Marketing, it just made so much sense because number one, it's in travel. And I'm thinking, wow, I love to travel. I travel with my family, I travel with my job. When I saw that I could make money on something I already do, it was a no brainer. But then fast forward, within our first 4 years of being in this business, we got to a point of making a six-figure income residually on a part-time basis. So I'm so excited to share with you all what we saw back then. So we're going to go ahead and dive in and talk about Planet Marketing, the best place on the planet. So I want everyone on the line to think about financial freedom. Okay, and what does that look like for you? I know that's different for every single person on the line. Is financial freedom paying off debt? Is it saving for retirement? Is it paying for your children's college education? Think about that. What about that personal freedom? Being able to do what you want to do and when you want to do it, just smashing that alarm clock. That sounds great, right? Here's a big one, time freedom. A lot of us may be, comfortable and okay with the money we're making, but we may be time broke making that money, working anywhere from 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week and not having the quality time to spend with the people we care about the most. So if you think about it, if you had financial freedom, personal freedom, and time freedom, I mean, honestly, wouldn't that look like your ideal life? Well, we think so. We want to show you how you can design your own ideal life by earning more, traveling more, saving more, but also experiencing more. So first, we would love to show you how you can build a strong network by empowering yourself and others with an unlimited income opportunity. And I love those two words together, unlimited income. Because if you think about it, most of us work in corporate America. If you work a 9 to 5 job, you probably have that cap on your income. But here we're showing you how you can create unlimited income. How powerful is that? We'll also show you how you can benefit by having a business that's online, e-commerce. That's just smart today, having a business online where you can work from anywhere at any time with no quotas and no inventory. Who doesn't love that? We'll also show you how you can become a travel professional, learn how to earn those commissions and all of the secrets of traveling as an insider. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. All right, so who are we? We are Planet Marketing. We are now a 7-year-old marketing company, but we definitely have veteran leadership. The gentleman that you see here is our founder and chairman and CEO, Mr. Donald Bradley. He has over 20 years experience in marketing, sales, and product distribution, but he's been in travel for the past 17 years, and he's been a documented seven-figure income earner in this industry. So it's his desire to go out and show us how we can create that very same thing. Imagine you making 7 figures from the comfort of your home. What about even making 6 figures from the comfort of your home? And it's also important for him to show us how we can create sustained financial stability, but even more importantly, generational wealth. A lot of people talk about leaving that inheritance for their children's children, but do they really have a plan in place? Well, here at Planet Marketing, we do. We are an online business provider. We are based in Atlanta, Georgia, and we have a solid leadership team, which also consists of Mr. Andy Cawthon. He is our president and CFO. He has over 30 years in this industry, and because of Mr. Cawthon, we are now legal and compliant in over 20 different countries, which is amazing. We have Lan Treckler. She is our COO. She manages the Planet support team. She is that liaison between field and corporate, right? So as I mentioned, we are a marketing company, but we have to have a product to market, and our product of choice is travel. We've chosen the best of the best in travel, a company by the name of IntelliTravel. Now, IntelliTravel started the whole concept of the home-based travel agencies well over 30 years ago. And they have all of their accreditations and certifications, starting with CLIA, which is Cruise Line International Association. We have our ARC number. We have our IATA number. We have an excellent rating with the Better Business Bureau. IntelliTravel is based in Delray Beach, Florida. And the gentleman here is Mr. James Ferrara. He is one of the original co-founders with IntelliTravel. Now, what I love about that, it shows the stability of our company because we have one of the original co-founders that's still here today running this company as president, all right? Now, we have an exclusive partnership between Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel, and I would love to explain how that works. If someone desires to become an independent travel business owner with IntelliTravel, guess what? They have to go through us with Planet Marketing. And since this partnership, we have now brought IntelliTravel over 75,000 agents, which is amazing, right? And we've also booked over $1.5 billion in travel, which is also amazing. But you know what? We're just getting started. So you guys are looking at this at the right time because yes, these numbers are great, but again, we are just getting started. Okay, so think about this. Think about the travel that you may have taken either earlier this year, or you may have some travel that's already planned for next year. Did you even know or realize that there is a commission already built inside of those travel bookings? Most people don't realize that. I didn't know that. But now we're showing you how you can earn that money yourself. We want you to think about the infinite possibilities of you being a travel business owner and earning that commission that ranges anywhere from 70 to 80% of the commission that's paid out. Guess what? That will go to you as a travel business owner. You'll have a full-fledged at-home agency with your own state-of-the-art booking portal. So now your friends and family can go directly to your website and book their travel. Pretty great, right? We have a payment gateway, customer management software, and now think about booking group travel such as your family reunion. Okay, what about the corporate retreat or that church retreat, fraternities, sororities, destination weddings, honeymoons, the girls trip, the guys trip? All of these things you will have access to. Your business is turnkey. You will have all of the customer support in place to help you run your business successfully. On-demand training modules. I love that. We have over 18 different videos that are in your back office that you can learn all the ins and outs of how to book travel as a professional, again, on demand. Okay. You have access to all these suppliers, the major suppliers around the world. So if you like to stay at the Marriott, guess what? You can book with the Marriott. If you want to book your car with Avis or Hertz, you can do that. If you want to book that cruise with Royal Caribbean or Carnival, you want to book that Disney vacation, when we're not changing your buying or spending habits, because these are suppliers that you are already used to using. You know them, you love them, and guess what? You can still use them. And we also have sales and marketing material at your fingertips to help you market your business as well. Okay. Now we have access to so much more than just airplane tickets and hotel rooms, because we have cruises. Yes, we do. We've got vacation packages. We've got those vacation home rentals. We have all-inclusive resorts. You have excursions, train tickets, sports and entertainment packages. So now you can book that trip going to the Super Bowl next year. What about going out to New York to a Broadway play? What about going out to Las Vegas to see a show? You've got theme park tickets, concert tickets, and yes, the list goes on and on. So you may be thinking, well, why should I even invest in travel, and why now? I would tell you, travel is the number one industry in the world, $8 trillion a year industry, and it is projected to grow to 15 trillion over the next 10 years. It's the number one research category online, and it is fueled by three generations, and we love all three of them. First, we got those baby boomers. Think about most baby boomers. They are starting to retire right now. And when they're ready to retire, what is something they would love to do more of? They would love to travel. I'm sure you all thought that, yes. Then we've got millennials, that next generation. Okay, they're not waiting for retirement to travel. No, they're traveling right now, and they are spending, look at this, over 200 billion a year in travel. So millennials, yes, they will get up and go. Then we've got Generation Z, that next generation, digital generation, jet setters, leisure travelers. They combine business and leisure all at the same time. So you know what? We're talking about getting paid on what people are going to do. What anyway? And almost everyone you know is traveling, or if they're not traveling, guess what? They would love to travel, especially now. Everybody's been home the past 2.5 years, in the house, ready to go. And guess what? People are traveling. Yes, they are. So you may be saying, Tawanda, what kind of money can I actually earn in booking travels? I would love to give you all some great examples. All right, what if you're that person who travels pretty frequently for their job? You may travel and need a hotel room for 3 nights. You may do that 3 times a month. Guess what? Go straight to your website and book that. This example was $151 in commission paid out on something you were already planning to do. All right, what if you have 4 friends going to play golf? This example was a 5-day golf trip, Scottsdale, Arizona. For this group of 4, the commission, $274. Gets even better. This 7-day honeymoon, I love booking honeymoon. 7-day honeymoon, all-inclusive resort to Cancun, butler service. Yes, got to have a butler on a honeymoon. And that commission was $561. And that may have taken you all of not even 30 minutes to make that money. I would tell you, you would call the bride and groom and let them know, hey, I would love to help you book your honeymoon. You get the dates, the location, the resort. You call that resort, give them all that information, let them know you're with IntelliTravel, you have a bride and groom that wants to stay there. They will send you a quote. You send that quote to the bride and groom. They're happy. They love it. They pay their deposit. You're also happy because you have made $561 for that phone call. How easy is that? All right. Next time for your family reunion committee, you raise your hand and say, yes, I want to volunteer, and go ahead and put together a group cruise. This example was a 5-day group cruise, 20 cabins, Western Caribbean cruise, over $2,200 in commission that was paid out. And I love that one of our business partners even booked her own destination wedding to Jamaica. And she made over $3,000 on her own wedding. How cool is that? You know what? We've got some great educational opportunities as well that we call IntelliTrips, where you can have fun learning and earning all at the same time. So you're getting educated by different brands and different properties. You're able to travel from a client's perspective as you're getting vendor certified from a lot of these different suppliers and getting certifications. You are going at some amazing prices. Now, imagine if this was your classroom for a weekend. Just take yourself there right now, right? This was a 4-night stay in Montego Bay, Jamaica. It was a 5-star all-inclusive resort, which means all your food, all your drinks, all of your activities, and our educational price was only $99 per person. Not per night, no, but for the entire 4 nights in Montego Bay, Jamaica. How great is that? All right. But then Royal Caribbean said, okay, IntelliTravel, we're going to do something amazing as well. And they put together a 7-night Royal Caribbean cruise. So for those cruisers, look at this. $399 was the ocean view, but why not upgrade to that balcony? Because the balcony was only $559, and that included your port fees, your taxes, gratuities, everything all in. Now, it was the agent's job to have some training to learn about Royal Caribbean, which could be pretty fun. But then after that training, what was their job? To enjoy that ship, right? To eat the food, to drink the drinks, to go to the spa, to hang out at the pool. I mean, we can't help that our job looks like other people's vacations, but we are having a ball doing that. Now, some people see this information and they're thinking this looks amazing, but they want to know, what are the risks? And I will tell you, we don't have any risk. We don't. But we do have 3 powerful guarantees that makes this opportunity really almost a no-brainer. The first one is our best travel price guarantee. That one simply says if you book a vacation for someone else, or even on your own personal travel, and you find that exact same trip for less, you know what? We will meet or beat the price or give a credit up to 110% of the difference on a future trip with us. I love that one. That's great, right? This one's, I love it too. This is a no questions asked 100% money back guarantee. One of my favorites because it's for the guests looking at this information and you're thinking, wow, this is amazing. I should get started. I should come aboard. Yes, come on, join us. Get started, test drive it from the inside to truly see what you have. And we're saying within 30 days, you change your mind. Guess what? You get 100% of your money back. I love that one. Last is our unique profit guarantee. This one is great because it's saying you have an entire year from the day you get started. You come aboard, start working your business, do some of the things that we tell you to do. And within that first year, if you do not make more money or even save on your own personal travel than what you invest out, you know what? The company will cut you a check for the difference. So I absolutely love these IntelliTrust guarantees. Now, I have shared with you all how you can make some great money by booking travel for yourself. You can make money by booking travel for others. But you know what? It gets even better. But I'm moving myself out of the way because I have someone who is highly qualified to talk about our marketing compensation plan. Because I tell you, by day, this gentleman works as a business analyst, so he works hard, but at night, he is out here helping free families with me. Not only is he my business partner, but he is my partner for life. I am thrilled to bring up my husband, 3-star founding director, earning that sapphire ring, signifying a 6-figure income on a part-time basis residually. All right, Director Don Shamley, I see you out there, and you can take it away.
All right, Director Tawanda Shamley. Thank you so much. Listen, before I let my wife get away, let me just make sure you guys also understand. She's also a 6-figure income earner. Dawn owns that sapphire ring, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later on. But building teams across the country, loves helping people, loves having fun. Obviously, she knows a lot about this business, so just excited to be in partnership with her in business and in life. We're excited to share this information with you on this webinar, okay? But let me quickly share with you guys my perspective as to why we got started with this, because, this is important to you guys. I've worked in corporate America all my life, really. In fact, the company that I'm with now, I actually started at the bottom of it, worked my way up through middle management. God has blessed me to be able to earn a 6-figure income over there in corporate, so, we've done okay. Guys, what happened to me though, 2 times, okay? During my 22-year career in corporate, company gave me 60 days to find something else because they were planning to eliminate my position. Yeah. And see, the frustrating thing about that whole situation is the fact that we have obligations. The last time that happened, our son was about to go to college. Daughter's 5 years behind him. My mother-in-law happens to stay with us. So, we got people dependent on this income. Okay. But see, we got exposed to this business. Really excited we took advantage of it because, yes, we've been able to go to some amazing destinations for just pennies on the dollar. I mean, we've been to Egypt early in the year, been to Punta Cana, recently been to the Georgia, the Tennessee mountains not too long ago. But guys, look, what's most important to me is the fact that we now have a business that's profitable. Okay. And it's putting us in a position where we won't have to worry about the corporate job anymore. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get into this amazing Planet Marketing compensation plan, guys. Look at this quote here by Mr. Warren Buffett. Now he says this. He says, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Think about this, guys. We all have multiple bills, right? So it kind of makes sense to have multiple streams of income to match those multiple bills that we have. But let me go ahead and talk about this basic wealth principle, guys, that wealthy people, they've been utilizing this forever. It's called leveraged income, or incorporating the efforts of other people to earn your income, right? Look, just like your job incorporates your efforts to earn them income. It's just business, right? So if it's just business, okay, let's do some business. Let's say you introduce this business to maybe 4 people, maybe an aunt, uncle, cousin, coworker, somebody like that, right? They look at it, they say to themselves, hold on, are you trying to tell me I can save money and travel? And then I can make money just by showing people how to save money and travel? Guys, that's all this is. Really, in fact, you do that this week, the very next week, the company sends you a $50 direct sale commission for each person that got involved with your business. Pretty good, right? But keep this in mind. The people that get in your business, they actually have the same opportunity that you have, right? They know folks that you don't know. So they're going to go out and share the business. And when they do, yeah, they'll get their $50 direct sale commission. But because you introduce the business to them, you get a 50% check match on all the direct sale commissions that they receive. Again, guys, we're talking leveraged income here. Now, you will also receive team bonuses. They'll range from $10 to $60 every time somebody on your team sells a travel business. And we'll talk more about that a little bit later on. But here's the key, guys. There's no limit to the amount of people you can share this travel business with. So you got no limit on your team bonuses. You've got no limit on the 50% check matches. Guys, you've got no limit on those $50 direct sale commissions, okay? All right, let's move on. Talk about our Builder program, because we have earned positions that you can attain by first starting as an independent travel business owner with us. You do that first. Then introduce this business to 3 people. Well, now you're Bronze Builder. Okay. Now, introduce 3 more for a total of 6. Now you're Silver. Introduce 3 more for a total of 9. Now you're Gold. Gold Builder position. This is when the compensation plan really starts to open up for you. See, that's when you're going to start to receive those team bonuses that we just finished talking about, okay? But now get this. See, now you're going to receive a 10% match on all the travel commissions of the folks that you've personally put in the business. And you'll receive a 10% match on all the matrix income of the folks that you've personally put in the business, which is actually a good time for me to talk about my favorite part of the compensation plan, guys. That's residual income, okay? Where you do something one time, but then you get paid on it over and over and over again. And the way that we make our residual income is through our 3x9 team building matrix that you see here. Now listen, for the sake of time, I can't go into detail about how the matrix works. So instead, I'm going to share 2 important points about this matrix. And the first one is this. See, this matrix is going to be filled in with business owners, right? And for each person that you have in your matrix, you'll receive $4, but it's going to be sent to you each month, month after month, year after year. And get this, guys, you don't have to wait until your matrix completely fills out before you start earning income out of this matrix. No, just introduce 2 people to this business. Not 2 people a month, right? Because remember, we don't have any quotas, right? Nothing building up in your garage, taking up space, that stuff, right? Just introduce two people to the business and you can start earning income out of the matrix, okay? And also, this is the other point I want to make. Don't miss this one. See, if this matrix completely fills out for you, if the maximum number of business partners actually fall into your matrix, that could potentially fall there. Well, in that case, the matrix will generate for you over $100,000 in monthly residual income, guys. Each month, month after month, year after year. That's the income potential through this one income stream alone. Now, listen, we have 7 different income streams that you can tap into just through the marketing side, this team building side of the business alone, right? But this stream right here, this residual income component, this one by itself has the potential of generating over $100,000 in monthly residual income, okay? Now, let's move on to talk about our director program. Some people, when they look at what we're doing, I mean, they're happy they can just make an additional $500 a month, right? Just enough money to cover some expenses, utilities, entertainment, things like that. Meanwhile, you have other folks who look at this very same information and see some of those folks got a little bit bigger vision, right? I mean, they're looking to add at least 2 more zeros to that $500. And see, that's what the director program is about. Look at that 1-star director position that's near the top of your screen over to the right of it. See it? Yeah, because if your team goes to 100 people, and listen, that's not you personally going out putting 100 people in this business. No, you might put maybe 5 key leaders in this business, for example. But then those 5 key leaders, they put folks in the business. And the folks they put in the business, they put folks in the business. And collectively, you guys build a team to 100 people. Well, yeah, you're a 1-star director in our business now. And as a 1-star director, you're going to receive some perks. The first perk that you're going to receive is your director bonus, where your month is going to start off with $500, okay? But then wait, see, now they're going to add all that income I just finished sharing with you. That residual income that we just talked about, remember that? And then remember that 10% match of the residual income of the folks that you personally put in the business that you got? And remember that 10% match on all the travel commissions of the folks that you personally put in the business that you got. Remember that? So you only need all that income on top of your month, starting off with $500. Yeah, and yes, as a goal builder, you received a $10 team bonus every time somebody on your team sold a travel business. 1-star director, guys, that now gets increased to $20, okay? And then also at the 1-star director position, you'll be guaranteed to make, at the very least, guys, the very least $1,000 a month in our business. Let's say your income totaled maybe $800 one particular month. Well, in that case, the company's going to cut you a check for an additional $200 just to make certain, as a 1-star director, you're making at least income with a comma in. Amazing. Now, as you can see, that director position goes from 1-star all the way to 9-star, with your director builder bonus ranging from $500 as a 1-star director all the way to $100K, guys, as a 9-star director. And then that team builder bonus, that'll range from $20 as a 1-star director up to $60, guys, as a 5-star director. Just amazing director program, okay? Now, listen, we believe in recognizing people for their efforts. So when your income reaches a certain level, you're going to receive the presidential ring. For example, when your income reaches 100K annually, that's when you'll receive the Sapphire ring. Now, listen, guys, look, my wife and I, we're proud recipients of the Sapphire ring, and we do this business on a part-time basis, okay? And look, nothing special about us, right? This is just the power of this business model that we're sharing with you guys, okay? But listen, your income's going to go up. And when it goes up to 250K annually, that's when you'll receive the ruby ring. 500K annually, diamond ring. 1 million annually, double diamond ring. Here's the takeaway from this slide, guys. Listen, we're about to hit our 7-year anniversary mark within days, okay? And in that short period of time, we've already awarded the presidential ring to over 80 some odd individuals, guys. Listen, we actually have $3 million income earners in our business that had the double diamond ring, and we have not hit the momentum phase of our business yet. Absolutely amazing, okay? Oh, and by the way, you see that Rolex watch there on your screen that has all those diamonds encrusted around the face. See, when you hit 5-star director, you get that amazing, amazing presidential ring and Rolex program, guys. But listen, what I like about where we are with this business is the fact that we don't have to exaggerate. We don't have to embellish. We don't have to lie. We don't have to do any of that stuff, guys. Listen, we have documentation. What you're looking at on your screen right now, you're looking at the high and the low and the average incomes of individuals that have hit our various leadership positions, guys, from gold builder to 6-star director during the year 2021, guys. Listen, this is income that we report to the IRS. We believe in full disclosure, nothing to hide here, okay? And in fact, if you want to see this income disclosure statement a little bit more closely, just get in touch with the person that might join this webinar. Excuse me. And they'll be happy to share with you, okay? Okay. But guys, this slide really changed the game for my wife and I. It really did, because if you think about it, when you get started with us and you go to work and become a director, yeah, you built a substantial business. So it would be great to know that, God forbid, if something were to happen to you, or that business that you built will continue to outlast you. So listen, what we've got written in our bylaws is that if you get started with us, you go to work and you become a director, then God forbid something would have happened to you. Well, you rest assured knowing that your Planet Marketing weekly commission, your director pay, your director bonus, all your monthly residual income is going to be passed down to whomever heir you designate. Yeah, true, honest to goodness, generational wealth that you can build through this business and then pass it down to your children's children. Absolute game changer. Now, look, guys, we believe we have a turnkey business. We believe we have everything in place in order for you to be successful. Tools in place. Website on the Planet Marketing side and on the IntelliTravel side that tracks your business for you. Listen, we even have an app that you can add to your phone that will make this device the only one you need to do business with us worldwide. Training already in place. On-demand training, webinars, conference calls, special events already in place. Regional events, national events, international events, guys. Business set up, turnkey, ready for you to plug into and get whatever it is that you want out of it, okay? Now, you would think with all this value that my wife and I, before I get into all that, guys, we have our upcoming international convention in 2023 that you do not want to miss. Amazing event that's happening. And listen, we already sold out of the pre-sale tickets, right? Already gone. Half the tickets already gone. So you definitely don't want to miss this. Now, you would think with all this value that my wife and I have shared with you all this evening, that it would cost you tens of thousands of dollars to get started with an opportunity like this. Nope. Guys, talking about being able to start a business in the number one industry in the world, this $8 trillion travel industry, for as little as $199.90. Ridiculous price point, just round it up to $200, okay? And then your cost of doing business, your overhead, because let's face it, guys, every legitimate business has overhead. But your overhead in this business is only $59.90 a month, basically $60 a month, $2 a day, the price for Starbucks coffee. Let me quickly show you how this breaks down. See, the first thing you want to do is you want to become a Planet Marketing business owner by investing $19.95, which is important. Because remember, like my wife shared with you earlier, only Planet Marketing business owners can share this IntelliTravel business. So that's going to allow you to earn commission when you sell the travel business, but it's also going to allow you to be able to tap into those weekly overrides, get that weekly pay as folks join your team, and then also tap into that monthly residual income as well. And then your monthly overhead to keep your Planet Marketing business intact is only $19.95 a month. Now, the very next thing you want to do after becoming a Planet Marketing business owner is then purchase that IntelliTravel business from yourself. And you're going to do that by investing $179.95. That's going to allow you to earn commission when you sell travel. And it's also going to allow you to tap into those 3 IntelliTrust guarantees that my wife went over with earlier. And see, at that point, guys, you're traveling like an insider. And then your monthly overhead to keep your IntelliTravel business intact, only $39.95 a month. So when you combine the two businesses, that's how you come up with the $200 one-time investment, guys, just one time. And then 30 days later, $60 a month to run your business. Price is what you pay, but guys, you have to compare it to the value that you see, okay? Now, we understand, guys, that there's three types of people looking at this information at this point in time. And guess what? You might be a type 3 person where you're basically saying, look, I get what you guys are doing, makes sense. It's just not for me, though. Well, to you, I would say thank you so much for taking time out, taking a look at this webinar, and looking at some information that we know can change your life. But listen, see, we also know this is not going to be for everyone. In fact, we're not looking for everyone. We're only looking for the folks who are looking for us. So if this is not for you, listen, God bless you. Thank you for looking at it, okay? Or you might be a type 2 person where you're basically saying, yeah, this is really interesting to me. I just got a few questions, though. Well, here's what I would say. Get back with the person that invited you on this webinar. Make sure you get your questions answered. Make sure you get all that information that you need to make a solid business decision for yourself, okay? Or you might be a type 1 person where you're basically saying, look, Don, I didn't need to hear from you, right? When your wife told me I can travel better for less and get paid at the same time, yeah, no brainer. Tell me how to get started with this. Yeah, you definitely want to get back with the person that invited you on this webinar. They'll share with you exactly how to get started with us. It's an online process, takes all of 5 to 10 minutes to get you up and running. But once you are up and running, yeah, you'll be in business for yourself, but not by yourself, okay? You're going to have tons of support, folks willing to coach you, train you, and show you what you need to do to get whatever it is that you want out of the business, okay? Well, look, guys, this is it. We're at the last slide here. And look at this final quote. It says, start your journey of success. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Here's my question, though. Why do we focus so much on the 1,000 miles instead of just taking the one step, right? Because listen, you don't have to be great to start this business, right? You can start your business right where you are in the very situation that you might find yourself in. But listen, guys, you got to start if you're ever going to be great. Okay. Well, listen, my name is Don Shamley. Pleasure talking to you all on this webinar. And listen, guys, I'll see you all at the top because trust me, the bottom is way, way, way too crowded. Take care. God bless you all. Bye-bye.